on Music Radio 93.5 and the Carthage Tiger Sports Network.
We thank all our Carthage area businesses and employers who support the Tiger broadcasts. Sirloin Stockade, Stephen McKay of Shelter Insurance, Vintage Timekeepers, Whistler's Hamburgers and Daylight Donuts, Adam Bridges of Farm Bureau Insurance, Jeff Hodkin of American Family Insurance, Tony Williams of State Farm Insurance, Kathleen Carter of American Family Insurance, Jerry Poston of State Farm Insurance, Mill Mortuary, Assured Partners Insurance. And we thank Carthage Water and Electric, G3 Family Entertainment, Turf Tamers, Smith CPAs and Advisors, Community National Bank and Trust, Boomer's Barbecue, Fair Acres YMCA, Carthage Dental Associates, Ott's Food Products, and the law firm of Webster and Carlton. We're glad to have Mercy Hospital Carthage, Fast Monkey Auto, Peachtree Dental, Zyder Tax Services, MSSU, Race Brothers Farm and Home Supply, Old Missouri Bank, Matthew Sherrill's Shelter Insurance, Tony Kennard of Wells Fargo Investments, Freeman Health System, and Schrader's Towing and Filling Station. We also thank Reeves Tire and Automotive, Hurricane Car Wash, Carthage Area McDonald's, Specialty Risk Insurance, H.E. Williams, Shriver Foods, Premier Auto, and Jaspertronics. We are grateful for all our partner sponsors and encourage you to remember these local businesses and employers if and when you ever need their services or products.
And on the call for today's game, it's Jim Taylor and Logan Carnes.
Cool and cloudy in Carthage today as the Tigers, for our game of the week, taking on the Warriors from Smithville, Missouri, up in the northeast part of the state, just on the fringe of the Kansas City area. And they come in with a record of 9-16. It'll be Cooper Jackson on the mound for the Tigers, as Tigers come in at 11-17. They are 4-7 in conference play. This is, of course, a non-conference game. They have one more non-conference. That'll be next Tuesday over in Willard. So Cooper Jackson going through his warm-up tosses, and he'll face Barrett Iverson, the shortstop, Quentin Morse at second base, Trevin Nitchie at third base, Mason Jones the catcher in the 4, Caden Charlie in right field, Hank Falcone is the pitcher. He's in the 6th spot, Riley Jones in center field, Colin Casper in left, and Bryce Whitney bats 9. He'll play first base. Tigers will play Lamar tomorrow afternoon, and that'll be senior day. Then we'll be back here on Monday for the Aurora game. That'll be the same start time. And then we will wait and see how things fall out in the districts. And then we'll have the district games from Carthage right here the following week. So Jackson's still finishing up, and we'll take this time to tell you our first pitch will be brought to you by Community National Bank and Trust. Hear from them back in 30 seconds. Tiger Baseball Music Radio 93.5.
Community National Bank and Trust is a proud sponsor of this Carthage Tiger First Pitch. Loyalty, hard work, and dedication are key elements of any successful team. And Community National Bank and Trust appreciates everyone's efforts in making the Carthage Tigers a success this year. As a valued member of the Carthage community, Community National Bank and Trust is there to be a reliable teammate for you and your family. The local bank that's small enough to know you, yet big enough to serve you. Community National Bank and Trust, member FDIC.
Barrett Iverson takes one inside for a ball, so obviously underway, and the next pitch coming, and it's off the middle of the bat, foul to the left. It's 1 ball, 1 strike. Iverson, Morse, and Nitchie. Left-handed hitter is Iverson. And the pitch. That one goes way high and outside. Smithville wearing dark. They have green as their primary colors, I believe, in other sports, but instead they're wearing the black. Here's the pitch. And behind in the count is Jackson, 3-1. Three-1, start the things off, and it's fouled off, so we have a full count on the first batter. Iverson took a long walk out of the box, now comes back in. A 3-2. This one is nubbed in the air. Going to be a tough play, and it's going to bounce and then safe at first. Pitcher and second baseman couldn't get to it. It looked like I'm blinded by my little observation point here, but the runner reaches to start the ball game, and they give it an infield hit. So here's Quentin Morse. Morse comes in from the right side. So Jackson, the runner at first, he'll have to tend to. This one's bunted. Back to Jackson in front of the mound and throws to first. The runner down to second, and the out made. Smithville with a runner at second and one out, and here is Trevin Nitschke. That may pronounce his name Nitschke a time or two. Old enough to remember him when he played for the Packers. Number 66. This fellow wears 25. The runner at second and one out. 3 batters into the game, and the pitch is a strike called. Shortstop Haslett comes in behind the runner, now goes back. This one has popped up. And who wants it? Thorne looking at it. And he's got it right in front of the netting. 2 gone. So that's potential big out here in the opening inning. Here's Mason Jones, the cleanup hitter. He is the Warrior catcher. He'll go from the right. Leadoff bloop single on the infield. The runner moved to second on sacrifice. He's there with 2 gone. First one to this hitter. Has a little bend to it, but it's high. 1 ball, no strikes. Here's a 1-0 at the shot. Into left for a base hit. Let's see if they try to score the runner. They're going to stop him, so it's runners in the corners. So it's first and third and 2 outs, and here's Caden Charlie. Seems like that name ought to be the other way around. Caden Charlie coming up. Going to get a runner for the catcher, it looks like. A little bit of a delay. Thorne goes out front, goes through some signals with Jackson. The rest of the infield is Brown, Haslett, Bridges, and Lillenkamp, third to first. West, Nichols, and Wickland in the Carthage outfield. So runners at the corners, and the pitch that is hit hard to third. Taken in, throw across by Brown is good. With 2 hits, but 2 stranded for Smithville in the opening inning. Carthage coming up. There is no score. Back in 90 seconds. Tiger Baseball Music Radio 93.5.
Fair Acres Family-Wide cheers on the Carthage Tigers. The coaches, players, and their families all deserve a hearty congratulations and a sincere thank you for their sacrifice and hard work. As Fair Acres Family-Wide works to build strong kids, strong families, and strong communities, they know that good sportsmanship goes a long way in developing one's character. Fair Acres Family-Wide is proud to be part of Carthage and a proud sponsor of Carthage Tiger broadcasts. Go Tigers!
Jeff Hodkin American Family Insurance Agency is rooting on our Carthage Tigers. There's experience helping individuals, families, and businesses in the 4 states get the coverage they need. If you feel like your insurance needs an audible, give Jeff Hodkin American Family Insurance says Go Tigers.
Looking for a high-quality, late-model car, truck, or SUV? At Premier Auto Sales and Service, we've got you covered. Family-owned and operated for 28 years, we're proud to support our Carthage Tigers. Located at 730 West. For your next vehicle or need top-notch service, visit us today. Don't forget to check out our Facebook page for the latest deals. Premier Auto Sales and Service, where quality meets hometown pride. Go Big Blue.
Bottom of the first inning is Hank Falcone for Smithville. He'll face Tate Nichols, the center fielder, to lead it off. Carson Kinder will be the DH for Lath Haslett. Haslett plays short. Landon West drops to the 3 spot. He's in left field. Blaine Lillenkamp is at first. Blake Wickland at the 5 spot, right field. Cooper Jackson, the pitcher, 6th. Bronx Bridges, second base. Cooper Thorne batting 8th and catching, and Carden Brown made a nice play to end the top half of this inning. He bats 9. So Nichols comes in against the right-hander Falcone. First pitch to Nichols. It goes outside, so start the same way we started the top of the first. Pitch that went away. Here's the next one. That one goes low, and it's 2-0. This came in at 11-17. They rallied late, but came up 2 runs short in Lebanon yesterday. It was a bouncing ball foul. Third baseman will take care of it. 2 balls and a strike. Two-one, coming to Nichols. Strike inside part. The 2 balls, 2 strikes, starting off the bottom of the first. Falcone will bring it. This one's hit off the fence. Third baseman, nice play to his left. That's Nitchie, and throws him out. Thought that was going to get by him, but he made a nice play. Fell to the ground. Still had time to get up and get Nichols. He was not that hard to. It was pretty hard, I should say, to put out going down the line, but they got him. Here is Kinder. Kinder goes from the left, and Falcone foot on the rubber. He's ready to go, and here it comes. Shows bunt. Pulls it back for a ball. Smithville had a bloop hit on the infield and then a 2-out single, but hit too hard. Nobody could run home. Here's a bunt attempt, and Falcone will get it to his right, throw to first, and just out. 2 gone. So a base is empty for Landon West. Stepping in on the right side, Landon West. Initial pitch to him is forthcoming, and it's up high for a ball. So he started behind all the hitters. He's got the first 2. Here is the 1-0, and that one goes inside. 2 balls, no strikes. No score here in the bottom of the first. And the 2-0. That is high. We might have a base runner. 3 balls, no strikes. If so, Lillenkamp would come to the plate. 3-0, and here comes the pitch. That hits the inside corner, 3-1. And Falcone will bring another. This one's into center, kind of arching. Center fielder going to it, though, to his left, and making the catch is Riley Jones. Carthage goes in order after 1. No score. Back in 90 seconds. Tiger Baseball Music Radio, 93.5.
When you own something, you take care of it. You value it. That's exactly what we do here at Schreiber. As employee owners, we make decisions that will help us continue to be successful for years to come. Carthage is home to 2 manufacturing facilities and 3 distribution centers. For decades, Schreiber Foods has been a proud part of the Carthage community and part of your families. We're committed to providing quality products and supporting our local community every step of the way. We want to wish all Carthage Tigers, student athletes, the best of luck. Play hard, stay strong, and go Big Blue. Schreiber Foods, proudly Carthage.
Race Brothers Farm and Home Supply is proud to support our Carthage Tigers. Roy Mason and the whole crew know that teamwork makes the dream work, and they want the best for our Tigers. Race Brothers offers top quality clothing, tools, and livestock supplies to keep our community strong. Stop by 2309 Fairlawn Drive in Carthage or shop online at racebros.com to gear up. Let's join Roy and all the employees at Race Brothers Farm and Home Supply and cheer on our Tigers. Race Brothers, proudly local.
Just like a great coach, State Farm agent Jerry Poston at 1601 South Garrison in Carthage can help you develop a game plan for your insurance needs. Whether it's car, home, life, health, or business insurance, Agent Jerry Poston can dig into the playbook and help you find the affordable coverage you need. When your life and goals change, Agent Jerry Poston will be there to help you adjust your insurance game plan with a free family insurance checkup. So, for all of your insurance needs, call on a winner. State Farm agent Jerry Poston at 1601 South Garrison or call 417-358-5052.
The pitcher, Hank Falcone, leads it off. He hits one in the hole. It's short, and he beats it out for an infield single. That's the third hit for Smithville. So lead-off single and brings up Riley Jones. He finished the inning catching that line drive that was slicing. And the pitch, that's hit hard into left center, but it's going to be West to run it down. Actually, looked like he was going to do something when I left the bat, but West made like 3 steps or so. Made the catch easily. Here's Colin Casper. Casper playing left field for Smithville. Jackson gives a look and a throw, the runner back in. Now leading away, bluff, pitch to the plate. It's a ball. Kind of hard to pick up the Smithville numbers. They have outlines, dark green outlines on either dark gray or black jerseys. But I know they do have a runner over there for the pitcher. Here's the throwback again. Okay. Just took an extra long time for get the next batter up. Here's the pitch. This one's popped up foul ground, first base side, and goes just beyond the backstop. Bounce toward the fence on the front part of the ballpark. 1 ball, 1 strike, no score here in the top of the second inning. Jackson, quick throw, runner back easily. Here's a pitch to the plate, and the strike. Batter offered at it, pulled it back. Borderline pitch goes to the pitcher. So 1 ball, 2 strikes. Runner leads away a little bit more in the pitch. This one is going to go out of play again, it looks like, to the right side. So stays 1 ball, 2 strikes. Inspect that baseball, see if we say it's okay, and it is. Field umpire looked it over and tossed it back to Jackson. Eventually, we'll get this guy retired or get him on base. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Nobody on, 1 out, no score here in the second inning. And the pitch. That's ripped into left. That'll fall for a base hit. So it's 2 on, nobody out for Smithville. Ninth place hitter Bryce Whitney stands up and comes to the plate. Jackson in a worse jam than the first inning. He had 2 on, but it was with 2 out. Here it's 2 on, nobody out. I'm sorry, 1 out. That's right, the fly ball. And the pitch is a strike. No balls and a strike. Pitch. And started to go. It goes outside. One pitch. That is hit in the hole. That's a hit. And they will stop the runner at third. Ball goes into left field. And back it comes to the plate area, but its bases loaded, one out. Smithville with 5 hits in an inning and a third, but so far nobody's crossed the plate. Brings Barrett Iverson back up. He blooped one over the mound for an infield hit. Made it to third, and that was as far as he got. A left-handed hitter awaits a pitch from Cooper Jackson. Here it comes. It's fouled off. Not quite straight back, but out of play. Falcone, Casper, and Whitney around the bases for Smithville. Here's an 0-1. This one is pulled. First baseman grabs, throws home, and they say safe. Apparently he pulled his foot off. Run is in. It's 1-0 Smithville. So we have a timeout, and the infield will meet along with the coach here in Carthage as Smithville puts one across. They give it an error. So 3 hits and an error. Smithville still with the bases loaded. It looked like he was there. The throw was there, but apparently the foot came off. The umpire was right there. He waited on it a little bit before he made the call. So a run is in. The bases are reloaded, and Quentin Morris is up. He had a sacrifice his first time. He would like something a little longer this time. Here's the pitch, and it goes outside. One ball, no strikes, and 1-0 Smithville. Pitch on the way. This one's into right, and Wicklund having to back up. That may be over his head, and it is. 1 run scores. Here comes another runner around. Here's 2 guys at once. One does get tagged out, and the other one gets tagged out. That's the second time I've seen that. As Smithville does score a run out of that. So they got 1 run out of that. Yeah. 1 left on base, I think, to be a double, and then out at home on 2 guys. I saw that happen about 20-some years ago in a playoff game. Nonetheless, Smithville leads 2-0, and we'll be back here in 90 seconds. Tiger Baseball Music Radio, 93.5.
Tired of your bank dropping the ball? Whether it's clunky apps, high fees, or you feel like just a number, you'll find the service and convenience you need at OMB. From user-friendly digital banking to personalized service, we're here to make managing your money the experience you've always wanted. Visit us online at ombbank.com or in person to learn more. OMB, community banking made better. Member FDIC.
The owners, staff, and management at Sirloin Stockade wish the Carthage Tigers a successful year, not only in athletics but also in the classroom. Sirloin Stockade knows that hard work and diligent effort are keys to achieving goals, and they look forward to those young students embracing the challenges of tomorrow. Sirloin Stockade is proud to be part of the Carthage Tiger broadcast, and they remind you to stop by before the game or during the weekend for a delicious meal that's just as good as home cooked. Sirloin Stockade, 1027 West Central in Carthage.
Just as an athletic team relies on teamwork to reach its goals, a business depends on its staff to complement each other's strengths and function as a team to achieve its goals. The certified public accounting firm of Schmidt Associates wants to be a member of your team and help you reach your financial goals. Their small business accounting, payroll, and advisory services could help ensure your financial success. Call Schmidt Associates at 358-6090. Schmidt Associates, more than checks and balances.
Strange way to end the top half of the inning, but Smithville got 2 runs. And a swing and a miss to Lillingham. 4, 5, and 6 for Carthage here in the bottom of the second inning. This one's hit hard. That's rather deep, and it's going to be up against the wall. Be a leadoff double for Lillingham. Left and center fielder converged on it, and I kind of lost sight of it, trying to see if it went out or not, and it landed in the ballpark, so it is a double. Brings up Blake Wickland. Wickland coming in on the right. Leadoff double, Lillienkamp. And it goes a strike. Smithville 2 in the top of this inning. Both. One scored rather strangely. The other was conventional, but then at the end of that play got strange. Here's a hard hit ball, fair territory. Third baseman has to plant and throw across, and got him. The runner had to stay at second base, so nice play by Nitchie. He's had 2 good ones so far. Brings in Cooper Jackson. Here's Cooper Jackson, also a right-handed hitter. Trying to get himself back in the game. He trails on the mound 2-0. And the pitch. That hit him. Well, he's the tying run now. And it'll be Bronx Bridges coming up, playing second base today. He'll amble up to the right side of the batter's box. So double, a put out, no advancement by the runner. So he's still there at second, and then the hit batsman with first and second for Carthage. Pitch, strike is called. Batter thought that was coming in on him. He ducked, but it got the strike zone. No balls and a strike. Next one coming. That's a swing and a miss, and he's down 0-2. This has been a bugaboo for this team this year. Situations like this with 1 out and strikeout occurs. Hopefully they cannot do it here, or will not. Here's an 0-2 coming from Falcone. And there it is, swing and a miss, 2 gone. First strikeout for Falcone, and it's up to Cooper Thorne. Thorne from the right side. He's the catcher. And that leadoff double could be wasted. Here's a throw to first, and just back in time. Cooper Jackson got in head first. It looked close, so I quickly found the field umpire, and he waved it safe. So here's the next one. That's high. Actually, that was the first one. 1 ball, no strikes. Two 2-0 Smithville. Tying runs on for Carthage. This one's fisted out of play to the right. So it's 1 ball, 1 strike. Thorne waving the bat, awaiting the pitch from Hank Falcone, and he brings it on the corner for a strike, and it's 1-2. We need one good swing to make this inning a little more enjoyable. It started off nice with that leadoff double, but down to one strike. Here's the pitch with the runner going. Pitch is a ball. The throw is down there, and they got him. He came off the bag. He was safe, and then he came off the bag, and the third baseman kept the tag down. So that ends the inning. No runs, one hit, no errors. No runs, one hit, and one left. And after two, it is Smithville 2 and Carthage nothing back in 90. Tiger Baseball Music Radio 93.5.
We are Missouri Farm Bureau Insurance, and we're here for all of life's wins. Like when you get a new car, or new boat, or new driver, or when your son moves out but your mom moves in, or you find out you're expecting again, or when one rental property turns into 2, then 20, or you realize they're all in Tornado Alley. Life is full of life events. Make sure you have the right policy for each of life's wins.
I'm Adam Bridges, your Missouri Farm Bureau insurance agent, and we've got you covered through all of life's wins. Go Tigers!
Carthage Tiger Sports is all about teamwork, dedication, and a commitment to excellence. Dr. Michael Woody and the team at Peachtree Dental support all of the players and coaches that make Tiger Sports so great. They offer a full range of treatment options that can be personalized to meet your unique needs and expectations, including orthodontics for all ages. Peachtree Dental always welcomes new patients of every age. For a better dental experience, give Peachtree Dental a call at 358-2233. Go Tigers!
Schrader's Towing and Eddie Schrader's Service Station in Carthage are all in for the Carthage Tigers. Located on Garrison Street in Carthage, Eddie Schrader's Service Station is the area's only full-service gas station. Schrader's Towing offers safe, dependable towing 24/7. These successful Eddie Schrader companies match the Tigers' hustle and heart every day, and they're proud to be the exclusive towing company and gas station sponsors of these Tiger broadcasts. Join Carthage alumni Eddie Schrader and let's cheer on our Tigers. Go Big Blue!
Here at Carthage, Jim Taylor with you. Logan Carnes back at our studio, taking care of the switches. And the first pitch to Anichi. That one is fouled off. He fouled out. That was to Thorne. That was with one out in the first. And the pitch from Jackson. Foul back. So no balls, 2 strikes. The Mason Jones and Caden Charlie to follow. And the 0-2, it will go outside. 1 ball and 2 strikes. This one goes to the backstop, so it's 2-2. Smithville had 3 hits and an error, scored twice, had 2 guys out at the plate in succession in the same play. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Now time asking what's going on. So I guess the batter asked for time. Well, the umpire jumped out of there and he's a few steps toward the Smithville dugout. 3 balls, 2 strikes, and a swing and a miss. Well, after all that, strikeout. First strikeout for Lillenkamp, and here is Mason Jones. Got a 2-out single in the first, but was stranded. Pitch is a strike on the outside corner. Raining enough. Umbrellas are up in the stands, but playing on. The pitch is a strike, and it's 0-2. Nobody on, 1 out, 2-0 Smithville here in the 3rd inning. Pitch up and away. So 1 ball, 2 strikes. Here's a pitch foul. Remains 1 ball and 2 strikes. Raining hard enough now I can hear it on the roof. So No delays, please. Go away. Here's the pitch. Outside. 2 balls and 2 strikes. At 2-2. And it goes outside. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Shouldn't have said anything. Here's a 3-2. This one's down the left field line. That should be an extra base hit. It's going to bounce to the corner. West doing what he can with it. The throw back in. It's a double. A 1-out double. Smithville's been, pardon the term here, raining hits the first 3 innings, but only have 2 runs to show for it. That's their 7th. So to bring in Caden Charlie, he bounced to third his first time. And Charlie taking time getting into the box. And the pitch coming. Sliced foul, right side, out of play. Smithville got 2 in the second inning. They lost 2 base runners for the second and third outs on a play at the plate. Carthage lost a runner in the bottom half of the inning to end that one without scoring. There's a swing and a miss. So it's no balls, 2 strikes. They've out-hit, Smithville has, out-hit Carthage 7-1. Jackson looking in, and he brings it home. Strike. 2 gone. Strikeouts 1 and 2 for Jackson in this inning. Here's Hank Falcone. He got an infield hit his last time. Got one in the hole, deep in the hole, and he beat the play. Trying to pick up that runner at second after a 1-out double. That is Jones. As we say that, he gets a runner. First pitch awaits Falcone, and here it is. That's hit toward Haslett, but short. Looks it in. Throw is good, and the inning is over. No runs a hit, 1 stranded. They stranded 4. We go to the bottom of the third. Rain, go away. 2-0 Smithville. Tiger Baseball Music Radio 93.5.
KDMO Carthage Joplin.
The love of a family is a very special thing. From the time we are children, it's our family that teaches us how to walk and how to talk, that gives us a sense of belonging. The wisdom of our grandparents is passed down through our parents and then on to future generations through our children. The love of a family never grows old. It just grows. A love that lasts forever. The Nell Mortuary in Carthage, locally owned since 1882.
Did you get us switched over to shelter insurance?
Actually, I found a deal online.
You did? Does your deal come with award-winning customer service?
Oh, I'm not sure.
Does the deal include a local agent?
Doesn't actually say.
Can we create a customized plan that fits our needs? Let's just call the local shelter agent.
For insurance that fits just right, find a shelter agent near you.
Call Carthage alumnus Matthew Sherrill at 417-624-2220. Go Big Blue!
The law firm of Webster & Carlton knows that it takes more than athletes to make a great team. From the coaches and teachers to parents and extended family, it takes the entire community to support our student athletes and make the Carthage Tigers a success. Webster & Carlton is a proud sponsor of this Carthage Tigers sports broadcast, and they salute everyone who are cheering for our Tigers. The law firm of Webster & Carlton, offices in Joplin, 417-781-5690. Go Tigers and go Big Blue!
Move to the bottom of the third, 2-0 Smithville. The Warriors got 2 in the second, lost 2 in that same inning. Could have had more. Cooper Thorne was at the plate. when Lillenkamp was caught stealing at third. And he looks at this one. Restarts his at-bat, strike one. The 0-1, that's fouled, and it's 0-2. Falcone, to this point, is working pretty quickly. And the 0-2, and a swing and a miss. That's Falcone's second strikeout. Had the one to end the previous inning. He starts it off here with a K. Here's Carden Brown. First pitch to him. Off the, almost a handle, more like fists or handle, I guess. No balls and a strike. Well, it hit that bat, might have hit twice. No balls and a strike. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. 0-2. And an 0-2. On the corner. Minimum amount of pitches so far. Falcone has struck out 2. And we go to Tate Nichols, who grounded to third. To third his first time. That was a good play by Nitchie over there at third. And the pitch, that one's a ball. So he'll have to work a little harder now. 1 ball, no strikes, 2-0 Smithville. We're in the third in the pitch. Strike inside corner. 1 ball, 1 strike. 1-1. Up and in, 2-1. Next one. On the corner. 2-2. And another one. This one's hit hard to third again. Nitchie has it. Plants and throws, and not this time, base hit. So a 2-out single for Nichols. A lot of infield hits in this one. Second hit for Carthage. The other was that double by Lillenkamp. Brings in Carson Kinder. He bounced to the pitcher. He tried to bunt his way on. Didn't really bounce. He was trying to bunt his way on. Pitcher made the play. Look at your scorecard. So many times, so many years, you just see what happened on the play. You go for the obvious, but that was not the case. It did bounce, but and this one hits Kinder anyway, so enough of the conversation. 2 on, 2 out. So it brings in Landon West. So the tying runs again are on for Carthage. They had that in the second inning. West hit it hard but out to center his first time. So Falcone has struck out 2 and he's hit 2. Hadn't walked anybody. Pitch on the way. This one kind of got away from him. We started out economizing, but now he's been all over the place, the last 2 hitters. 1 ball, no strikes. So 1-0, first and second are the runners. Pitch coming. Strike is called. So it's 1-1. Here's a 1-1 strike. Well, 1 ball, 2 strikes. Now Falcone a strike away of getting out of the inning. Now we have a balk? Yes, a balk is called by the field ump. So the runners will move up to second and third. Didn't see what he did, but field umpire called time and pointed toward the pitcher. Now the runners have moved up. So now base hit could tie it, but it's 1 ball, 2 strikes to Landon West. Here it comes. That is hit toward third. Nitchie has it. Double pumps, but throws him out. The inning is over. So Carthage again. Strands 2. And we go to the 4th inning, 2-0 Smithville back in 90. Tiger Baseball Music Radio 93.5.
Carthage McDonald's, a proud supporter of the Tigers. They recognize the importance of teamwork. The R9 sports program is something to be proud of. The coaches, players, and each family member make a lot of sacrifices to create a winning team. The many practices, court and field preparation, the disappointments, and the great moments are all part of learning to win at life itself. Your Carthage McDonald's, locally owned and operated by the Marshall Rice family. Go Big Blue! Jaspertronics, just east of the square in Carthage, knows how persistence and determination help people achieve their goals, and they wish our Carthage Tigers all the best. Jaspertronics, locally owned and operated, offers a complete product line of decorative, smart home and office lighting, 3D printers, as well as a growing array of consumer electronics. For more information and to see all the things Jaspertronics offers, go to jaspertronics.com. Rob Gall and staff at Jaspertronics say, "Go Tigers, go!"
Tony Kennard with Wells Fargo Advisors cheers on our Carthage Tigers. Financial advisor Tony Kennard knows that any successful team plans for the future, works hard, and sets goals. Tony wants the best for Carthage's student body, who will be our community leaders in coming years. Tony Kennard with Wells Fargo Advisors is proud to be a part of this Carthage Tiger broadcast. Go Tigers! Wells Fargo Advisors is a trade name used by Wells Fargo Clearing Services, LLC, member SIPC, a registered broker-dealer and non-bank affiliate of Wells Fargo & Company.
Riley Jones starts things for Smithville in the 4th inning. And a foul back. Smithville had the bases loaded. A run scored on a play at the plate. And then a double, which one scored. But then they had 2 guys rounding third. Both of those guys were tagged out to win the inning. So they could be further in front. Pitch is a foul. It's 0-2 to Riley Jones. Flied to left his first time. This one's off the end of the bat. Short right. 2 people chasing. And it's going to fall. Base hit. Again, the leadoff man on for Smithville. 3 of the 4 innings. They have 8 hits. Bridges and Wicklund gave chase, but it died in between them. Colin Casper, he got a base hit back in the 2nd. I think he was the first of 2 to get tagged out on that play. Throw to first, the runner back. Smithville has not gone in order. And another throw. Nothing happened. Here's the pitch, and it is a strike called. No balls and a strike in the 4th. Smithville got the runs of the game in the 2nd inning. Carthage has had chances. Previous 2 innings, yet another throw to first. They left 2 on in the previous half inning, and then the 2nd they had 2 on but lost 1 on the base pass to win the inning, so they left 1 there. They went in order in the 1st. Here's a bunt. That's a good one. And the catcher will grab. Might beat the play. And they got him just barely at first. So it goes 2-3. And Bryce Whitney will step up. Thing rolled slowly up the third baseline, was not going to go foul, so they had to make the play. Whitney singled, and he was tagged out. That was in the 2nd. There's a look and a throw, but not a throwback, but a look back. And the pitch floats, but not good enough to the umpire's look. And 1 ball, no strikes. This one's popped up on the infield. Lillenkamp has it. So there's 2 gone.
Back to the top of the order for the Warriors. Number 8,
Barrett Iverson will come up. Already starting the order for the 3rd time for Smithville. And we have a rain delay, so this game was going to be postponed for a little bit. So we're going to have a delay until, let's say, 5:45, unless there's more lightning, then it just keeps progressing further into the evening. So 2 outs in the inning here in the 4th, and we'll go ahead and take another 90-second break, and then we'll do some music, and we'll go from there. So we are in the rain delay here in Carthage in the 4th inning. Smithville 2, Carthage nothing. Tiger Baseball Music Radio 93.5.
During this Carthage Tiger broadcast, Freeman Health System congratulates all Carthage students, both athletes and those cheering on the Tigers. Teamwork, honesty, and integrity are qualities that will help make those young students the community leaders of tomorrow. Locally owned, not-for-profit, and nationally recognized, and with over 80 specialties across more than 30 locations in the 4-state area. Freeman Health System here.
Since 1978, Reeves Tire and Automotive has been servicing the repair, tire, and wheel needs of the 4 states. Offering a full line of tire industry top brand, Tire and Automotive is located at 2504 Grand Avenue and open 8 to 5 Monday through Friday and 8 to noon on Saturdays. Get rolling with Reeves and get rolling with the Carthage Tigers. Go Big Blue.
At Assured Partners of Missouri, formerly Bimdick Insurance, we know what it takes to win, on the field and off. Just like the Carthage Tigers, we build our team with top talent, craft a winning strategy, and make sure you've got the best protection for every play. Whether you're covering your family or your business, let us be your insurance MVP. Call Assured Partners of Missouri at 417-358-4007 and join the winning team. Go Tigers! Go Big Blue!
Music Radio at 93.5.
Stay with me while we grow old, and we will live each day in springtime. 'Cause loving you is easy, 'cause you're beautiful. And every day of my life is filled with loving you. Loving you, I see your soul come shining through. And every time that we, I'm more in love with you. La 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 doo 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 doo.
Did you know I'd go to sleep and leave the lights on, hoping you'd come by and know that I was home, still awake? But 2 years go by and still my light's on. This is hard for me to say, but this is all that I can take. It's the last song I'll ever write for you. It's the last time that I'll tell you just how much I really care. This is the last.
Zyder Tax Service loves cheering on our Carthage Tigers. Mike and all the staff know our student athletes have worked hard this year, and they give a big hand to everyone who has helped and encouraged the Tigers to have a successful season. Zyder Tax Services, serving Carthage and the surrounding area with tax planning and preparation for individuals and businesses, is proud to be one of the locally owned businesses that support your Carthage Tigers broadcasts. Join Mike Zyder, CPA, and the rest of Zyder Tax Services as they cheer on our Tigers. Go Tigers!
Boomer's Barbecue at 1123 West Central Avenue in Carthage cheers on our Carthage Tigers. From the coaches to the parents and teachers, it takes a lot of effort to help our student athletes and the rest of the student body reach their goals. And Boomer's Barbecue salutes all who make our Tigers great. Boomers is proud to be a sponsor of this broadcast, and they thank you for your business over the years. Once a Tiger, always a Tiger. Carthage alumni Willie Wagner and the entire crew at Boomers Barbecue say go Tigers, go blue.
Specialty Risk Management is a proud supporter of the Carthage Tigers. Looking for top-notch insurance coverage? Look no further than Specialty Risk Insurance Agency, one of the nation's leading agribusiness insurance agencies. And our expertise in construction and commercial insurance is making us second to none. Our agents just don't sell insurance. They live and work in the industries they protect, giving us unmatched industry knowledge. We understand the risks you face and know how to keep you protected. Call Specialty Risk Insurance Agency today at 417-359-5470. Go Big Blue!
Well, if you missed us, we've started up again. We are in the bottom of the fourth inning. Barrett Iverson flied out to end the top of the fourth, so Smithville did not score. We have resumed with Blaine Lillenkamp hitting a ground out. So there's one out here in the bottom of the fourth. Carthage is down 2-0. Smithville got their 2 runs in the second inning. And here's Blake Wickland. And the pitch coming. That one is into right, slicing. Right fielder a late break on it, but he'll make the play. 2 gone. So 2 up, 2 down here in the fourth inning. Cooper Jackson, he was hit by a pitch. Starter Falcone's hit 2. He's not walked anyone. He has struck out 3. Got 1 strikeout to end the second inning with runners on base, and here's the pitch. This was hit toward short. Picked up by Iverson, and easy play to first, and quick fourth inning for Carthage. We go to the fifth inning. It is Smithville 2, Carthage nothing. Back in 90 seconds. Tiger Baseball Music Radio 93.5.
Vintage Timekeepers is rooting for the Carthage Tigers, and they hope you'll cheer them on too. Vintage Timekeepers knows that hard work, setting goals, volunteering, and building relationships are important things that improve character and create success in life. Our young students learn those life skills in the classroom and in team sports. Chris and staff at Vintage Timekeepers across the street from the Carthage Post Office wants the best for our student athletes and entire student body. Join them in saying, Go Tigers!
The owners, management, and employees of H.E. Williams give a big salute to the students, players, coaches, and families of our Carthage Tigers. H.E. Williams knows that setting goals, honesty, and hard work are what make the Tigers great both in and outside the game. With a long tradition of being a major employer in Carthage, H.E. Williams is proud to call Carthage home and knows the importance of Made in the USA. H.E. Williams is honored to be a part of these Carthage Tiger broadcasts and says, Go Big Blue!
G3 Family Entertainment is cheering on the Carthage Tiger student athletes this season. Grab your family and friends and come experience the fun. G3 Family Entertainment features a 24-lane bowling alley, an exciting indoor playground for kids 2 to adult, a ninja tag arena, mini golf, a new indoor golf simulator, and a restaurant. Located behind Lowe's in Carthage. For more information, please follow G3 Family Entertainment on Facebook. G3 Family Entertainment is a proud supporter of our Carthage Tiger student athletes, and they can't wait for the fun to start.
Move to the fifth inning, 2-0. Smithville. Jim Taylor with you here in Carthage. The only runs came in the second inning, and the pitch goes outside. It's 2 balls and no strikes to Quentin Morse. He sacrificed his first time, and he doubled to right. He drove in a run. And then at the end of that play was rather strange. Here's a base hit over the shortstop into left center. And the runner's going to go part way and come back. And again, the leadoff man on for Smithville. They have 9 hits. Brings in Trevin Nitchie. He is 0 for 2. He fouled out, and he struck out. And Smithville had the bases loaded after a run came in, and then Morse got a double. And the runners were slow getting around the bag. I guess they had to wait to see, make sure it was going to be caught. Nonetheless, they had to play one-man score, and then the other 2 men who were on the base paths, they were coming down the line within a few feet of each other, and there was a double tag down the line, so that's how the inning ended. No balls and a strike to Nitchie. This one's into right. That's a hit. Between first and second, and the leadoff people are on here for Smithville. 10 hits. Here's Mason Jones. He has a double. He's 2 for 2. He singled his first time. That was in the first, and got that double in the third. Another opportunity for Smithville. They've left 5. I said they lost 2 at the plate. Here's the pitch. That one gets away, and the runners will go second and third. Not a good beginning here in the 5th inning, obviously. They got the last out in the 4th when we resumed after the rain delay. Now it's second and third, nobody out. We're in the 5th. Here's a spin and a late throw to second. Jones awaits the pitch. That is a ball, 2 balls, no strikes. Two base hits, then the wild pitch. Strike makes it 2-1. Next one on the way, that one is a swing and a miss. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Momentum took him well out of the right-handed batter's box. Get his equilibrium back. Here's the 2-2. And he swings, strikes out. They'll have to throw to first. First base open, and the play is over there, so 1 gone. Third strikeout for Jackson. But they pick up an out. Here is Caden Charlie. Charlie has grounded to third, and he struck out. First pitch to him, and at bat number 3 goes outside. 2-0 Smithville. Chance for more. They have first 2 on. Just had a strikeout. And the pitch. This one's fouled away. Makes it 1-1. Backing out is Charlie. Now he'll move back in on the right side. And the pitch. Kind of stomped down the third baseline. Nothing doing. 2 balls and a strike. Jackson with another strike. And it's 2-2. Batter 1 foot out of the box, now comes back in. 2-2. And here's the pitch. Solid foul, I guess you'd call foul ball being solid. He hit it good, but late on it. Stays 2 balls and 2 strikes. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. Well, there's 2 strikeouts after the 2 singles. Now you need 1 more. Somewhere. Either strike out the side or put it in play and let somebody take care of it. Brings in Hank Falcone. He got an infield single in the 2nd inning. And he grounded to short in the 3rd. So now Smithville needs somebody to pick him up. Right-handed hitting Falcone awaits the pitch. Curve, strike call. No balls on a strike. And the pitch. Whoops, got away. But Thorne got a hold of it. Batter ducked out of the way. 1 ball, 1 strike. There's a throw to third, and the runner just gets back in. One pitch on the way, and it goes wide. That's an understatement. 2 balls and a strike. Second and third, the runners, 2 outs and a swing and a miss. 2-2. Jackson had the previous 2 hitters fishing about the same spot from the right side. You can do it again here. 2 balls, 2 strikes. And it's on the way. High. So we'll have a full count with this hitter. First base open, but not of a concern for the moment. Hitter is the main thing. 3-2. 2 on, 2 out. And the pitch. This one's popped up, should play. Somebody needs to call it. There it is. It'll be Bridges. Make the play. All runs, 2 hits, 2 stranded. They've left 7. That's Smithville. Till the bottom of the 5th. It is 2-0 Smithville. Maybe that'll get a kick in the pants to the offense. Coming up in the bottom of the 5th. Back in 90 seconds. Tiger Baseball Music Radio 93.5.
KDMO Carthage Joplin.
Your local shelter insurance agent, Stephen McKay, is proud to be part of the Carthage community and knows that planning for the future makes all the difference in a person's life. The personal values of hard work, truth, and honesty will help our young students become good citizens and the leaders of tomorrow. Stephen McKay of Shelter Insurance can help you get the right coverage for your family, home, vehicles, and more. Offices just east of Central and Garrison in Carthage. He's a proud sponsor of this Carthage Tiger broadcast and says, "Go Tigers!"
Drew Evans Investment Companies of Whistler's Hamburgers and Daylight Donut cheer on our Tigers. They're proud to be part of this Carthage Tigers broadcast. Hard work, diligence, and persistence give big rewards in life. So make it count, Tigers. The owners and employees at Whistler's and Daylight Donut want only the best for our Tigers and the entire student body. Whistler's Hamburgers and Daylight Donut. Dine in or carry out at all locations in Carthage. Go Tigers. Go Big Blue. Sponsored by Drew Evans Investments.
Hurricane Car Wash is cheering for the Carthage Tigers. Hurricane Car Wash serves Carthage and surrounding towns with all the options a car wash should offer. With 2 types of state-of-the-art automatic washes, you'll be back on the road in no time. Got a big rig? No problem. Our big truck bays can handle it all. And our hand wash bays give you everything you need to get your vehicle sparkling. Hurricane Car Wash has it all, even a pet wash service in our Touch 4 Wash app. Make your ride shine like new. Hurricane Car Wash, where clean meets convenience. HurricaneCarWash.net for locations. Go Big Blue.
1 ball, 1 strike to Bridges. Swing and a miss to make it 1-2. 2-0 Smithville. Smithville had 2 on, nobody out, but did not score in the top of this inning. And the 1-2. That will go down. 2 balls, 2 strikes. Even pitch. On the corner. Caught looking. Second time Bridges has struck out. 4 strikeouts for Falcone. Brings up Cooper Thorne. He was one of those strikeout victims. Had back-to-back strikeouts in the 3rd. There was 3 straight strikeouts, 1 to end the 2nd, then the first 2 in the 3rd. It's no balls and a strike. Second time up for Cooper Thorne. Here's the pitch. And that's ball 1-1. Carthage only 2 hits. They have stranded 3. Pitches up high. They've had 2 batters hit. Count is 2 balls and a strike. We are in the fifth, and hopefully the rain is gone and the pitch. It is outside. 3-1. Next one coming from Falcone. Strike, and the count is full. Here's a 3-2 on the way, and a walk. Falcone's first walk. Brings up Carden Brown. And we will have a runner. The Jace Champagne. Brown was a victim of the strikeout. That was in the third, his only time up. Carthage will start the third time through with Nichols, barring a double play. Here's the pitch. Goes outside. 1 ball, no strikes. Falcone's thrown a lot of pitches, but he still has Carthage shut out. And the next one, swing and a miss. He's been sharp, and then he's been wild, so it's kind of a mixture of both. Kind of like the Pete Falcone that pitched for the Cardinals in the mid-'70s. You didn't know what you were going to expect when he went on the mound. But he was a lefty. This is a righty. You look and throw to first, runner back. One ball, one strike, and the pitch. That's high. Snap throw first, and getting back in. First baseman did a good job getting the throw. It looked a little bit short, and he came back, did a swipe. The runner back in, 2-1. Runner leans, not going. This one's fouled away. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Carthage win in order in the first. They had a double and hit batsman, didn't score in the second. The infield single hit batsman, didn't score. That came with 2 outs. Went in order in the fourth. 1 out walk in the fifth. 1-2. It is outside. It was 2-2, now it's 3-2. Concentrate. Falcone takes his hat off and now gets it back on. Looks to the sky. And the runner leads from first. That is Champagne running for the catcher Thorne in the pitch. This one's golfed into right center. That might be trouble. That is going to be over. Up against the fence. It's going to be second and third. Double into right center field as Carden Brown makes contact, and now the tying runs are aboard. Thought for a second that might have left the park, but landed inside, and Carthage with their third hit. And we're going to have a conference on the mound. To look at the conversation, trying to bring up the Carthage schedule for the rest of the year. Not much left. They play Lamar tomorrow. Tomorrow is senior day. I believe it's a 1 o'clock start. Computer. There it is. Yes, 1 o'clock start tomorrow right here. We'll be here Monday as Aurora comes in. That's a 4:30 start. Final conference game will be next Tuesday at Willard, 4:30. And then they'll finish the regular season at home against Hollister. That'll be the next day. It'll be Wednesday at 4:30. And the 21st through the 23rd, Carthage will host the Class 6 District 7 tournament. I was looking at the cumulative records right now, Carthage would need some help to get out of the bottom seed. There's only 7 teams in the district, so that top seed's going to get a bye. And the pitch. Ball gets away. Up the left side it goes. The run is in. And it's 2-1. Another man to third. Seems like it took forever to get him to run home, but he's in on the wild pitch. So Carthage finally dents the scoreboard. It's 2-1. The runner at third now with 1 out. He's the tire. Nichols with a 1-ball, no strike count. And the pitch. Swing and a miss. 1 ball, 1 strike. And the 1-1. That was into center. That at least tied the ball game. Center fielder grabs, throws, and here comes the runner, and the throw is going to be relayed. Too late, 2-2 on the score. So Carthage catches Smithville here in the bottom of the 5th. Catch made by Riley Jones. The throw was a little short, and they tried to relay it, but by that time it was well late. Here's Carson Kinder batting with the bases empty. He tried to bunt his way on the first, thrown out, then he was hit by a pitch in the third. Falcone has hit 2. He has struck out 4, and he walked his first one in this inning, and that guy came in to score. And the pitch. It's a ball, 1 ball, no strikes. Carthage out hit 10-3, but we're tied at 2. Smithville has lost 2 runners on the same play, and they've left 7 others. Off the end of the bat, foul. So it's 1 ball, 1 strike. It'll be the lower third in the Smithville order in the 6th. Pitch coming. Another one off the left side, foul. A 1-out walk, a double, a wild pitch, and a sac fly. Game tied at 2. And a 1-2. And Kinder goes down swinging. That is the 5th strikeout. 2 in the inning, but Falcone surrenders the 2 to Carthage. 2 runs on a hit and nobody left. We will go to the 6th. Smithville 2, Carthage 2. Back in 90 seconds. Tiger Baseball Music Radio 93.5.
Is your lawn looking more like a wild jungle than a peaceful green retreat? Call Turf Tamers Lawn Service, the local Carthage experts serving all of southwest Missouri. We'll banish weeds, tackle those unruly grasses, and transform your yard into a calm, beautiful turf. From mowing and fertilizing to landscaping and even snow removal, Turf Tamers does it all. Get your free estimate today. 417-434-0810. Turf Tamers, because your lawn deserves the best.
Tony Williams State Farm Insurance is a proud supporter of Carthage Tiger Athletics. If life has fouled you out of the game or you just need better coverage, Tony Williams and his experienced team can help get you back in the game with the best coverage for your specific needs. Auto, home, life, business, and more. In the office, over the phone, or online, there's several ways to get a free quote today. Tony Williams State Farm Insurance, located at 2232 Grand Avenue. Tony Williams says, "Go Tigers!"
Just as an athletic team relies on teamwork to reach its goals, a business depends on its staff to complement each other's strengths and function as a team to achieve its goals. The certified public accounting firm of Schmidt Associates wants to be a member of your team and help you reach your financial goals. Their small business accounting, payroll, and advisory services could help ensure your financial success. Call Schmidt Associates at 358-6090. Schmidt Associates, more than checks and balances.
No balls and a strike as we go to the 6th inning. Riley Jones up. Singled his last time. He singles again. Into left, past the shortstop. 11 hits for Smithville.
Number 11, Colin Jasper.
Here's Jasper. He's singled, and he's hit on a sacrifice 2-3. again, the leadoff man on. This happened every inning but the third. Here's a ground ball, could be two. Nope. They shoveled a second for the out, then the throw. Did it go into the dugout? Throw to first. They say safe at first. So it goes 6-4. And I believe the runner will get second, yes. It'll be 6-4, and there has to be an error there to get that runner to second. The ball went into the dugout. I think we're having some discussion whether that was runner interference on that return throw. Looks like it's going to stay as is. So the runner will be at second for the moment and one out. The umpires are talking it over. Field umpire obviously made the call, so he talks to the plate umpire. Now the plate umpire is going to come over to talk to Coach Berge. We will have the runner up here, or the batter up here in just a moment. There we go. We have a new hitter.
For Smithville, number 14, Ryder Vincent.
So Vincent's going to hit. He's going to hit. I'm running out of patience. Let's go. Now we have a conversation on the mound. I always have my biography ready, but you don't want to hear it. May have to resort to it. 2-2 on the scoreboard. The runner is second. And Vincent batting here in the sixth inning. And there's a swing and a miss. He's hitting for Whitney. Here's the 0-1, and it goes outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. Due to the score, and a look back, Cooper Jackson still out on the mound for Carthage, and there is a pitch to make it strike 2, 1-2. Batter stepped out, comes back in. Here's a 1-2, and strike 3 looking. Pinch hitter didn't come through in the pinch. 5 strikeouts for Jackson. He's not walked a batter so far and hasn't hit anybody. The opposing pitcher, Falcone, has hit 2. The Barrett Iverson coming up for the 4th time, and we have a conference on the mound. That's broken up. Trying to keep the score tied at 2. Smithville got 2 in the second. Carthage came back with 2 in the 5th. Carthage have been out hit 11-3. Smithville has left 7. They have 1 out there right now. 2 outs in the 6th. Iverson, a bunt single, or pop single. That was a bloop single over the mound. And an error. It's been a long time. I forgot since then. Reached on an error. And he flied to right. 1 ball, no strikes. Pitch on the way. Swing and a miss. So it's 1-1. Carthage will have 3, 4, and 5 in the 6th inning. Here's a 1-1. That's fouled. One ball, 2 strikes, 1 on, 2 out. Runner short lead at second. And the pitch. That's into center. It should go right to Nichols, and it does. No runs, a hit, and 1 more left. Smithville is left 8, and we go to the bottom of the 6th. Let's get a run, guys. 2-2, Smithville and Carthage back in 90 seconds. Tiger Baseball Music Radio 93.5.
Ott Food Products is excited and proud to support this Carthage Tiger broadcast and all our student athletes. Ott's mission, and more importantly, their passion, is to produce the highest quality dressings and sauces. They stand behind their products and commit themselves to serving their customers with the highest standard of customer service. So from their family to yours, be happy, create memories, and enjoy Ott's at your next family for game day game gathering. Go Tigers! Go Big Blue!
Odds what you oughta, always have a lot of, aren't you glad you thought of odds?
There are gonna be times when you hit the ground running, and times when you just hit the ground hard. Mercy is ready for all of it, with specialists who not only have a heart for athletes, but for the people who support them. So when you have a health challenge to overcome, choose the team that considers every one of your victories one of ours. Find your Mercy provider at mercy.net/victory. That's mercy.net/victory. Mercy, your life is our life's work.
Let Community National Bank and Trust be the co-captain of your team at home. As a proud sponsor of the Carthage Tiger broadcasts and a solid member of our community, Community National Bank and Trust can be counted on to provide you top-notch service. As a conservative and solid bank, they offer competitive loan rates and checking and saving accounts geared to reward you. Community National Bank and Trust is there to be a reliable teammate for you and your family. The local bank that's small enough to know you, yet big enough to serve you. Community National Bank and Trust. Member FDIC.
Go to the bottom of the 6th. Cohen Hickman on the mound for Smithville. Falcone went 5 innings. Gave up 3 hits, got 2 runs scored on him. He walked 1, hit 2. And on the strikeouts, he had 5. So no decision for him. It'll be Hickman's game. Landon West leads it off. It's 3-4-5 and a swing and a foul tip. Strike 1. Carthage finally caught Smithville in the 6th. They need 1 or 2 more here in this 6th inning and try to keep it regulation. Count is 1 ball, 1 strike. Here's the next one. That's grounded towards second, and it's picked up, taken by Morse, and the pitch, they go to first, not the pitch. 1 out. Brings up Blaine Lillingham. He doubled, then was caught stealing to end that 2nd inning at third base. At the time up, he grounded too short. Like to do some damage here with the 4, 5, and 6. Got number 3's already been sacrificed. Here's the pitch outside. So 1 ball, no strikes. Smithville will have the upper part of their order in the 7th. Here's the 1-0. Strike makes it 1-1. Swing and a miss. Nice cut. Nothing happened. 1 ball, 2 strikes. And the next pitch coming from Hickman, a swing and a miss. He gets the first 2 of this 6th inning.
Number 3.
Brings in Blake Wickland. He has hit the 3rd and flied to right. First pitch to him with the bases empty. It is a strike. No balls and a strike. Falcone went the first 5. Oh, 1. Grounded to third. Nitchie. He's been busy and throws it out at first base. So Carthage goes in order. I believe that's the third time. Yes, first, fourth, and now the 6th. Go to the 7th. We're tied at 2. Smithville and Carthage back at 90. Tiger Baseball Music Radio 93.5.
Hi, Drew and Jonathan Scott here. American Family Insurance agents can help protect your future dreams, like turning your home into an oasis. Save up to 23% by bundling home and auto. Life's better when you're under American Family's roof. Insure carefully, dream fearlessly.
Visit amfam.com to learn how discounts may apply to you. Products not available in every state. American Family Mutual Insurance Company, SI and its operating companies. 6000 American Parkway, Madison, Wisconsin.
Contact Kathleen Carter Agency, LLC at 1921 South Garrison or call 417-358-9715 today. Everyone at Carthage Water and Electric Plant wishes the Carthage Tigers a great season, not only in sports but in scholastics as well. As your public power utility, we know the value of teamwork will pay dividends as our youth enter the workforce and their professional careers. Let's stay community-powered and cheer on our home team to win. Carthage Water and Electric Plant encourages you to get out and support our Carthage Tigers.
The law firm of Webster and Carlton knows that it takes more than athletes to make a great team. From the coaches and teachers to parents and extended family, it takes the entire community to support our student athletes and make the Carthage Tigers a success. Webster and Carlton is a proud sponsor of this Carthage Tigers sports broadcast, and they salute everyone who are cheering for our Tigers. The law firm of Webster and Carlton, offices in Joplin, 417-781-5690. Go Tigers and go Big Blue!
Move to the 7th inning. It's 2-2 Smithville and Carthage. It'll be 2-3-4 for the Warriors from Smithville. Quentin Morris is 2 of 2. He had a sacrifice his first at bat, then he had a double and a single. Strike 1 to him at this at bat. Next pitch goes outside. We have a new pitcher out there for Carthage, Bronx Bridges. Cooper Jackson trade places. Bridges on the mound, Jackson to second. 1-1 pitch, and it goes 2-1. So neither starter will be figured in the decisions. Jackson went 6 innings, 11 hits, but it's called scattering 11 because he only allowed 2 runs. 5 strikeouts, didn't walk anybody. Foul ball makes it 2 balls, 2 strikes. And here's the 2-2, grounded toward third slowly. Going to be a tough play. Taken and thrown and safe. So another leadoff man is reached for Smithville. The only time it didn't happen, that was in the 3rd inning, and that man struck out. And they have a dozen hits. So here is Trevin Nitchie. Had a base hit his last time up. And Bridges pays attention. Throw a little bit closer than normal. Nitchie is fouled out. He struck out and mentioned that single. So 1 for 3. Looked like he thought about showing a bunt, pulled it back, strike anyway. So it's 0-1. Another throw to first. First baseman had to lean across the runner, catch that one. Here's an 0-1. Smithville playing to move that runner along here in the 7th inning. Missed the bunt attempt. It's no balls, 2 strikes. The Mason Jones on deck. Anybody else? Caden Charlie would be next. Runner back in again on a throw. 0-2 to Nitchie. Glance out of the corner of the eye by Bridges, and a swing and a little nubber. Going to do the effect of a sacrifice. They'll throw the man out at first. So he tried 2 bunts, missed those, then he got kind of cheated out of the swing, but it did the same effect. It rolled up the first baseline, was not going to go foul. It'll go 1-3. So the go-ahead run for Smithville at second with 1 out. Here is Mason Jones. He is 2 for 3. Got a single in the first. He doubled. That was in the third. Struck out his last time. And they're going to walk him. So it makes first and second. That's the first walk given up by Carthage pitching.
Number 10, races Saba.
We have Saba hitting for Charlie. First and second, 1 out. And the pitch goes for a ball. Smithville has left 8. They have 2 on here in the 7th inning. Pitch. That's hit hard. That's going to go through for a hit. They're going to try to send the runner. Now the left fielder overruns the ball. Trailing man moves for third. Here comes the batter. He's going to make second base as the ball dies on the infield. So Smithville grabs the lead at 3-2. That'll be their 13th hit and a couple of errors on that one. As West overran the ball, and then they allowed the other man to go all the way to second base. The second and third, I'm looking at my score sheet and the roster, so we don't know what the problem is here. Maybe a field play. And they say out, didn't they? I believe he did. Now we're going to have an argument on the Smithville side. They say he missed third, so hang on. It may not be 3-2. So they are still discussing. The man rounded third, and they make the appeal now. We're going to have both umpires discussing it. Carthage did the appeal, and the field umpire ruled him out. It would have been Morse who was on the base pass. So he may still have a tie ball game. The out's going to stand. And they will still obviously talk about it. It was a base hit. Went between third and short. Then Nichols came up. He overran the play, so that runner came in easily. But they say he overran the base or went over the base and missed it. And they called him out on the appeal. So right now it looks like it's going to be a 2-2 game and runners at second and third and 2 outs. Because you can't assume go back with the 2 runners that are on base right now, so it should stay as is with the run off the board. And we're still getting a discussion. And it's going to be second and third, 2 out, and we're still tied. We still get the errors posted, but the man out on the appeal. We have Drew, I believe, is coming up. Nope, it's Falcone. He's going to re-enter. So we have second and third, and we're 2-2 instead of 3-2. And the pitch to Falcone is a strike inside corner. Now 13 hits for Smithville, but this game is still tied at 2. And an 0-1. Fouled back off the top of the netting, and it's no balls, 2 strikes. So now a pitch away from having the 6, 7, and 8 guys for Carthage try to win it in regulation. No balls, 2 strikes. Second and third, the runners. Smithville's now lost 3 runners on the base paths. Here's a pitch outside. They had the 2 guys coming down the third baseline. They were tagged out in succession. That was to end the second inning after a run had scored. The bases were loaded at the time, and then the runners from second and first tried to score, and they were both tagged out within steps of each other. 1 ball, 2 strikes, and the pitch. This one should play. It's popped up. Jackson looking at it on the outfield, makes the play. And Smithville leaves 2 more. Let's get it done in the bottom half here. 2 errors and 2 hits, but nobody scored after the man out on the appeal. And 2 more left, and we go to the bottom of the 7th. And we'll only take a 1-minute break here, just in case we go to extras. It's 2-2, Smithville and Carthage. Back in 1 minute. Tiger Baseball Music Radio 93.5.
Local dentists Mark Westhoff and Carthage alumnus Katrina Wickland of Carthage Dental Associates cheer on our Carthage Tigers. They know that setting goals and working hard toward them are keys to every successful life, and they wish the Carthage student body and athletes the best of luck in the game and in the classroom. Carthage Dental Associates have been providing preventive and restorative general dentistry for you and your families for the last 20-plus years, and they're proud to be a part of the community and are grateful to be part of this Carthage Tiger broadcast. Go Tigers! Go Big Blue!
Just like a great coach, State Farm agent Jerry Poston at 1601 South Garrison in Carthage can help you develop a game plan for your insurance needs. Whether it's car, home, life, health, or business insurance, Agent Jerry Poston can dig into the playbook and help you find the affordable coverage you need. When your life and goals change, Agent Jerry Poston will be there to help you adjust your insurance game plan with a free family insurance checkup. So, for all of your insurance needs, call on a winner. State Farm agent Jerry Poston at 1601 South Garrison or call 417-358-5052.
Smithville has lost 3 runners on the base pass. Carthage lost 1 on an out stealing. As a result, 13 hits to 3. We're tied at 2. And the first pitch almost got Jackson. It's ball 1. Jackson was hit by a pitch, and he grounded to short. That was back in the 4th. Here's the delivery. Swing and a foul. It goes 1 ball, 1 strike. Smithville got 2 in the 2nd. Carthage came back with 2 in the 5th. One of those scores was a wild pitch, and then the other was a sac fly. The runners moved up, swing and a miss by Jackson. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Bridges and Thorne, the other 2 due up here in the 7th inning. And the pitch. Down and in, 2-2. Two-two pitch to Cooper Jackson. And a swing and a miss on a high delivery. And he goes down. Hickman came on in relief, got the side of the 6th, and he starts off here. Second strikeout in 4 batters faced. He's had 4 up, 4 down. Here's Bronx Bridges, and he has struck out twice. Starter Falcone struck out 5, and now 2 went down here by this pitcher. Bridges coming up, and he goes from the right side, and the pitch coming from Hickman. That's fouled. No balls on the strike. An emphatic foul call by the plate umpire. No balls and a strike. And the pitch. This one's popped up. Just past the infield. Second baseman grabs it. That is Morse. So we're looking at extra innings. Brings up Cooper Thorne. Thorne has struck out. He walked, came in eventually on a wild pitch in that fifth. He puts this one to the second baseman. We're going to the eighth. 4-3 on the putout.
Runs, no hits, no errors, no way left on base.
So the evening lingers on. After 7, it's Smithville 2 and Carthage 2 back here in 1 minute. Tiger Baseball. Music Radio 93.5.
Carthage McDonald's, a proud supporter of the Tigers. They recognize the importance of teamwork. The R9 sports program is something to be proud of. The coaches, players, and each family member make a lot of sacrifices to create a winning team. The many practices, court and field preparation, the disappointments, and the great moments are all part of learning to win at life itself. Your Carthage McDonald's, locally owned and operated by the Marshall Rice family. Go Big Blue. Just as an athletic team relies on teamwork to reach its goals, a business depends on its staff to complement each other's strengths and function as a team to achieve its goals. The certified public accounting firm of Schmidt Associates wants to be a member of your team and help you reach your financial goals. Their small business accounting, payroll, and advisory services could help ensure your financial success. Call Schmidt Associates at 358-6090. Schmidt Associates, more than checks and balances.
Jim Taylor back here at Carthage. We go to the 8th inning. Smithville has left 10. They've had 13 hits. They've had the leadoff man on every inning but one. We're tied at 2 as Carthage pushed across 2 in the 5th. Smithville's runs came with 2 in the 2nd. They could have had more, but messed up on the base paths. And scheduled up right now is Riley Jones. And he will hit. Slide to left, base hit to right, base hit to left. And the pitch goes outside from Bronx Bridges in relief. Jackson went the first 6. Bridges got through the 7th. And the pitch. It's a strike. 1-1. Be nice to record that first out. Nobody reaching base. The only time it happened was a strikeout to start the 3rd. Here's the 1-1. And it's a strike to make it 1-2. Pitch coming. That's into right. Here we go again. Base hit. The leadoff man on here in the 8th inning. 14 Smithville hits.
Number 11, Colin Jasper.
Colin Jasper steps in. He has a base hit, got that his first at bat, sacrificed in the 4th. Then he hit into a 6-4, looked to be a double play ball, but throw to first got away. So it only ended up 6-4. Here's a pitch that gets away, and the runner down to second. So the go-ahead run for Smithville is down at second with nobody out. Been in this situation before. And Jasper awaits his next pitch. He'll look to bunt, and he got a piece of it, fouled it. So it's 1 ball, 1 strike. That was the 3rd hit for Riley Jones. He starts off with a base hit. He's been wild pitched to second. Another look for a bunt, and it's a strike. He missed it. So 1-2. Batter leans over and awaits from the right side. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Pitch on the way, and he stays alive. He fouled it. It's 1 ball, 2 strikes. Smithville left 2 on in the first, 1 in the second, 1 in the third, another single man in the fourth, 2 in the fifth, 1 in the sixth, and 2 more in the seventh. That's kind of why we're here. Here's a 1-2 coming from Bridges, and it's back to the screen again. The runner to third with nobody out. Now you don't have to bunt. Well, 2 balls, 2 strikes. Runner at third, nobody out. Smithville came in 9-16. Carthage at 11-17. Two on the way, and just missed. 3-2. And a 2-2 game. Runner at third, nobody out. And the pitch. This one's popped up, foul ground, and it's going to go just beyond the fence, or the netting on the backstop. So reset. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Runner at third, nobody out. Single and 2 wild pitches in this at-bat, which is Colin Jasper. So the runner's at third, and a 3-2 pitch on the way. Strike him out. 1 gone. First strikeout for Bridges. He came on in relief in the seventh. He gave up a leadoff single. Then he got the next man to bounce out, but the runner moved to second. Then a walk, a single, which would have scored a run, but the man missed third. So he was called out on an appeal. The next guy, Falcone, popped out. And the pitch on the way. That's fouled away. Aubrey Nichols is up there right now. That's the second pitch hitter in this number 9 order. He bats in the 8th. Here's the pitch. That's into left, and Smithville has the lead. Runner easily in from third, and it's 3-2. Well, a pinch hit single by Nichols, and that's 15 hits. And they go up to the top. Here's Barrett Iverson. He started with a bloop hit on the infield, and he reached on an error in the second inning. That was when the plate ruled that the catcher pulled his foot, and the run scored. Then the next time up, he flied to right, he flied to center. So this is his 5th at bat. And the lefty awaits the pitch. That is slicing into center. It's going to be a diving attempt and catch. Nice play, Tate Nichols. 2 gone. Brings in Quentin Morse. Sacrificed, doubled, and a base hit. That was in the 5th, and an infield single in the 7th. Carthage will have 9-1-2 in the 8th inning. Hopefully staying right now at 3-2. Pitch goes wide, and catcher grabbed that one. One ball, no strikes. And the pitch. Outside, 2-0. (3-2) Smithville. They've had 15 hits and have scored only 3 times. But they lead for the moment. The pitch, again low. 3 balls, no strikes. Smithville has also left 10. They have one here in the 8th inning. One is scored, obviously. And the pitch, strike, 3-1. Batter back in, Quentin Morse. Pitch, that's going to go foul, out of play to the right. Well, it actually did stay in play, but nobody could get to it. It stayed on the left side of the fence. Thought it was going to go out, but grazed the fence. 3 balls, 2 strikes. Well, we got to get some more baseballs to the plate umpire, so pause for that. Get the other one retrieved. Field umpire looks that one over, and he'll flip it back to Bridges. The count started out 3-0. It's now 3-2. Quentin Morse at the plate. Now he asking for time, and the umpire finally gives it to him. He probably should have just let the pitch happen. 3-2. Three balls, 2 strikes. And Bridges brings it. And that's fouled. Goes to the third base side. Started off with a leadoff hit. Runner eventually moved up to third on wild pitches, and he scored on a base hit by Nichols. "3-2. The runner's off again, and ball 4. So 2 on and 2 out, and the second walk by Bridges. And here is Trevin Nitchie. He's 1 out of 4. He fouled out, struck out, singled in the 5th, and hit to the pitcher in the 7th. And we'll have a time called. Coach Berge out on the mound, talk to everybody in the infield and his pitcher. Our next game will be Monday. That'll be right back here, 4:30 against the Hound Dogs of Aurora. Team will play tomorrow at 1 o'clock against Lamar. That'll be senior day. The last regular season game for us will be Monday, and then following week we'll have the district games. Plate umpire breaks up the meeting on the mound. Conversation between the Smithville coach and their hitter is over with. And Thorne goes back behind the plate. So Nitchie bats here with 2 on, first and second, and 2 outs. 3-2 Smithville. Pitch on the way. Foul back. And we got to get another baseball out here. They get one from the Carthage dugout. No balls and a strike. Short leads by the runners, and the 0-1 pitch on the way. That's into right. Should go for Wickland. He'll back up a few steps and make the catch. Again, Smithville gets 1 run, but they leave 2 more. They have 2 hits in the inning, and they've stranded 12, but they lead. It'll be 9-1-2 for Carthage in the 8th, and Carthage down 3-2 to Smithville. Back in 1 minute. Tiger Baseball, Music Radio 93.5.
Ready to join a community that's all about excellence? At Missouri Southern State University, we value education and making an impact in the class, the lab, and on the court. This is where future educators, innovators, lifesavers, and world changers find their home. Immerse yourself in hands-on learning experiences that'll prepare you to be a leader in your field. Don't just imagine your future, make it happen. Apply now to join the Pride.
Fast Monkey Auto is cheering on our Carthage Tigers. I'm Carthage graduate Jason Cornett, owner of Fast Monkey Auto. Need reliable auto service that keeps you on the road? Then look no farther than Fast Monkey Auto in Carthage. Whether it's oil changes, brakes, state inspections, or suspension work, we've got you covered. At Fast Monkey Auto, we pride ourselves on fast, friendly service, keeping you informed every step of the way. Visit us today at 2302 Fairlawn Avenue. At Fast Monkey Auto, we've got your back. 417-358-0756 or fastmonkeyauto.com. Go Tigers!
At Assured Partners of Missouri, formerly Beimdick Insurance, we know what it takes to win, on the field and off. Just like the Carthage Tigers, we build our team with top talent, craft a winning strategy, and make sure you've got the best protection for every play. Whether you're covering your family or your business, let us be your insurance MVP. Call Assured Partners of Missouri at 417-358-4007 and join the winning team. Go Tigers! Go Big Blue!
Be Brown to lead it off. Strike called. Hickman out there for Smithville. He came on in relief in the sixth and had a pretty good go of it. 1 ball, 1 strike. And Carthage needs a runner. They're down 1, 3-2 here in the 8th inning. And the 1-1. That goes outside. 2 balls and a strike. Starting off the bottom of the 8th, which tied at 2 after 7. And that's a fly ball down the right field line, but it will go foul. So 2 balls and 2 strikes to Carden Brown. Nichols and Kinder to follow. Hopefully they'll have something to bring in a run or two. Here's the pitch, fouled. So 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here's a 1-2. Check swing, and they tag him out. So the first one is recorded. 3rd strikeout for Hickman. He came on, like I said, in the 6th. He struck out 1 in the 6th, another in the 7th, and now gets 1 here to start the 8th. Peyton Nichols coming up. He bounced to the 3rd baseman, and then infield hit in the 3rd. Sac fly at the time tied it in the 5th. Here's a ground ball to 3rd. And Nitchie again throws him out, and there's 2 gone. Now look through how many chances he's had today. There's 2, 3. Seems like he's had more than that. There's 4. He's had 4 chances over there. Base is empty, and it's Kinder to keep it going. And the pitch. It's outside, ball 1. Tried to bunt his way on, thrown out in the 1st, hit by a pitch in the 3rd, struck out in the 5th. Here's the 1-0. Strike letter high, 1-1. The game should end here. We will go ahead and just wrap it up live and then take it back to the regular programming. 1 ball, 1 strike. And a little foul, and it's down to the last strike. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Base is empty. 3-2 Smithville. 1 ball, 2 strikes, 2 outs. And the pitch coming to Kinder. And a bouncing ball. Nitchie has it again. And out at first, and Smithville wins it in extra innings. So, final score here, Smithville, 3 runs, 15 hits, no errors, 12 left. And Carthage, 2 runs, 3 hits, and 4 errors. And they left 3. And they have retired in order in the 6th, 7th, and the 8th. And Carthage goes to 11-18. They'll play Lamar tomorrow at 1 o'clock. Our next broadcast will be Monday against the Aurora Hound Dogs here at 4:30 here in Carthage. Thanks to Logan back at the studios. Kind of an interesting game today. Rain delay, something you don't see every day. 2 guys out coming home, and team gets 15 hits, only scores 3, but it was enough to win. Final score again, Smithville 3, Carthage 2. We'll talk to you Monday right back here against Aurora, and good night until then.
Thanks for listening to this edition of Carthage Tiger Baseball on Music Radio 93.5 and the Carthage Tiger Sports Network.
We thank Assured Partners Insurance, Boomer's Barbecue, Carthage Area McDonald's, Carthage Dental Associates, Carthage Water and Electric, Community National Bank and Trust, Fair Acres YMCA, Fast Monkey Auto, Freeman Health System, G3 Family Entertainment, H.E. Williams, Hurricane Car Wash, Jaspertronics, Jeff Hodkin of American Family Insurance. We also thank Jerry Poston of State Farm Insurance, Kathleen Carter of American Family Insurance, Nell Mortuary, Adam Bridges of Farm Bureau Insurance, Matthew Sherrill Shelter Insurance, Mercy Hospital Carthage, MSSU, Old Missouri Bank, Ott's Food Products, Peachtree Dental, Premier Auto, Race Brothers Farm and Home Supply, Reeves Tire and Automotive, Schmidt CPAs and Advisors. Also, Schrader's Towing and Filling Station, Driver Foods, Sirloin Stockade, Specialty Risk Insurance, Stephen McKay of Shelter Insurance, Tony Kennard of Wells Fargo Investments, Tony Williams of State Farm Insurance, Turf Tamers, Vintage Timekeepers, the law firm of Webster & Carlton, Whistler's Hamburgers and Daylight Donuts, and Zyder Tax Services. We thank all our Carthage Tiger partner sponsors for supporting this broadcast and internet stream. Be sure to seek out these local businesses first if you need any of their services or products. And lastly, we thank you, our loyal listeners and viewers, for tuning in. This has been a service of the Carthage Tiger Sports Network, Music Radio 93.5.